They didn't know I grew up poor. The shoes I got on cost $170. I didn't get a name brand pair of shoes till I was like 17. They didn't know that I had been deprived of the right mind. They didn't know how big it was. I got to give it to them straight. I got to give it to them straight, y'all. Excuse me, sir. Tell me, have you seen this? We're witnessing greatness. We're witnessing a genius. He's living this truth with the Euramess remix. No one has ever seen this. Taibu is a genius. I said, excuse me, sir. Tell me, have you seen this? We're witnessing greatness. We're witnessing the genius. He's living this truth with the Euramess remix. Let's go. Taibu Muad'Dib. And all I do is motivate. My clients use me for a bridge. You can call me Golden Gate. No such things as obstacles. My strategies can overtake. I show them how to skate over their problems like a frozen lake. The EFC basically reverses the impossible. I take a lane with no fame and make that kid unstoppable. I moved there from Wisconsin just to make sure that my pockets full. My podcast is so dope that missing shows is just illogical. The kids all say I'm busting, and the week be like good looking up. The sad, lonely, and depressed is happy that I'm speaking up. The truth is just leaking out the fence. They just freaking out because I got this game on lock, and man, I ain't leaving out. Oh. Woo. Woo. That last line's a tongue twister, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna get that thing down pat. Taibu Muad'Dib. And all I do is motivate. Excuse me, sir. Tell me, have you seen this? Hey. I gotta rock with me on that one. This beat is so hot. And when I put this to this iMovie and put this video behind it, welcome to the show, man. That's how you kick a show off, man. Taibu Muad'Dib right here, coming to y'all with the meaning of life. Yes. Got a blank sheet of paper, man, a couple of things to shoot to you guys. If you've been watching my podcast, I've covered relationship topics. I've definitely covered social justice topics, and I've definitely been that guy to get it right on the coaching and speaking tip. The Meaning of Life podcast tonight, man. I got the man panel. I got my man Castle over here. The heist is in the building, man. I'm waiting for my cousin Fred to join in. I might just hit him with a joint. We got the man panel jumping here tonight. We're gonna talk about these women. Everybody's talking about this Cheesecake Factory lady. And my cousin told me to bring it back because I was on to dating prostitution a long time ago. My cousin Fred was like, man, you giving us terminology we ain't had. Bringing in lie detector tests and all that, man. Talk about dating prostitution. Talk about baby vending machines. I broke down how basically if a man can swipe a card and the baby pop out, she's basically a baby vending machine, right? You know what I'm saying? So whether that means buying her a shirt, a purse, or a drink at the bar, if you use your card and a baby pops out, she's a baby vending machine. That's the bottom line. Taibu Muad'Dib right here. I can't make this up. I'm live tonight, man, to give y'all the meaning of life and talk to you about how my philosophy of the meaning of life helped motivate me to be my best self. So there's a couple of people out there tonight who are thinking about me because they can't do nothing but think about me. I don't know what it is. Me, though, I'm thinking about you. So I'm going to give y'all a good show. No lie. That's why I came in with that busting song. I'm telling you, when I get this thing finished, whoo, I'm gonna have to put the little word thing on there so I can catch because the bars is just this insane. This insane right now. So I appreciate you guys tonight, man. The meaning of life. People didn't realize that like 80% of the world is stressed about unmet needs. If you don't know what that means, an unmet need is like you need to have friends, but you don't have any. You're stressing about that. You need that promotion at your job. You don't know how to get it, or you haven't gotten it yet. You stress about it. 80% of the world is stressing over some unmet need. Not Taibu Muad'Dib. I'm not in the 80%. Stressing about nothing. I'm living my beautiful life. And that's why I coach and I speak. Giving y'all the entertainment factor, man. I got the man panel coming in here tonight. Shout out to my man Heist. He says he's in the building. I appreciate that. But I just want to put my hands up and say, look, don't shoot the messenger. I gave y'all the podcast building blocks. I gave y'all the podcast No Taibu didn't. I even gave y'all the podcast stupid. Now, some of y'all didn't like that. Some of you didn't like that. But I had to keep it real. And that's what y'all going to learn about me. When you like, post, and share this, that stupid podcast should have gone viral by now. I got a whole bunch of snippets out. I'm going to keep leaking them out the rest of the week. Sign Up Saturday was a success. Shout out to all the new first steppers. All right. The Black Friday special. Some folks popped onto that with the class we had on Wednesday last night. It was great. So as I bring you guys on one by one into the First Step Coaching Community and Academy, I want you to know it's a special time for you. The first feeling is always greater than the last. I'm telling you right now. When I was locked down, and when y'all check out my EFC workbook, it tells my story. When I was locked down, when I first had that feeling in my mind, like I was getting ready to do something big. Now that I'm doing it big, and to you guys, I might not be doing it big. To you guys, I understand that, I get that. But I'm not stressing like you. Doing it big means not stressing like you. If you work in a piece of bleep job that you don't really want to be at, I'm not living like you. If you're stressing about an unmet need, I'm not living like you. I literally have everything that I want. What's going on? There we go. The man panel showing up, y'all. Let's go. What's going on, cousin Fred?
Yo, what up?
Down, baby.
Chilling.
Shout out to the 412. You already know what's up. Pittsburgh in the house. Big guns, big game. Pittsburgh going to the Super Bowl. Don't jinx it, but they are, though. All right.
That's right.
Let's make it happen, baby. Got the run game, the ground game going. I was just breaking down to him the podcast that I did that mattered, cousin Fred. My cousin's been off the scene for a minute. Thank you for the roses. Thank y'all for the shout outs over there on TikTok, man. I'm telling you right now, get over here to YouTube at Taibu Muad'Dib 4019. Get the picture in picture. I'm about to go crazy over here. Cousin Fred, man, we ain't seen you in a while, man. Talk to us. My cousin sells organic soap. If you want to be more beautiful, stop using that detergent on your body and get some of this organic soapy solutions. Break it down to them.
Yo, I'm just chilling, man. Today, long day. I'm out here chilling on my porch, hanging out, just kicking it, man. I ain't even trying to go into all that. I just wanted to hang out with you a little bit and see what's up with my.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then don't go no further. We hanging out tonight. Got my cousin Fred in the house. He said, man, forget talking about the business. He living his best life too. You see what I'm saying? It's in the family. If you stressing about an unmet need, you need some coaching. I got the whole thing revved up for you. I'm going to give it to you straight. The meaning of life is to get out of a situation where you are stressing over unmet need, because life is to be lived. Live your life. Life is to be lived. If you're stressing about an unmet need, you're not living. I'm going to tell you, y'all want to say, Type, what'd you do yesterday? Nothing. What'd you do the day before that? Nothing. Cousin Fred, like, Type, what was you doing? Nothing.
Yo, man, you know what? That's a big thing right there. Black and brown people, we carry these stressors, and they've been connected from history. I mean, this is generational. So there comes a time where we got to break that curse. There's a curse that we has to break, and it's got to start somewhere. So it starts with you, right? It
Ah,
starts with the person that you're talking to. Because
ah,
of the people that you're talking to, that you're reaching out, we have to listen and hear like, hey, this is real stuff. You know, we got these stressors and they've been put on us. It ain't
okay.
nothing that we put on ourselves, but they've been put on us and we just carry them. We don't have to. We can make a decision not to carry these things,
There
you
it
know.
is.
But the
There it is. And my
reality
cousin,
is,
go ahead.
no, but the reality is that, you know, people don't think they could shake these things. You know, we can
Okay.
shake them.
So look, so cuz is breaking down for y'all the generational trauma that people that have melanated skin tones are dealing with. Like born into a situation where you literally are dealing with the most traumatic situations every day. Put your hand up if you saw violence in your home before you was 5. Keep your hand up. All right. Put your hand up with us if you saw violence outside your home, like right outside your home, like in your neighborhood before you was 7.
Or not even that, man, that you was a victim of violence.
I'm
For
getting
real.
there, cuz you
Oh,
see,
okay.
and
Okay.
you see what I'm saying, cuz y'all every time. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all witnessing greatness, y'all witnessing genius. That's what I'm talking about. It runs in the family. Caso, I sent you the link, man. When you put the chips down and hop on here. Caso, he be dipping in, he got the tostito with the dip. Put the food down, man. Jump in here and be part of the man panel. If you want to be a part of the man panel, I'm getting the man panel going because it's geniuses out there like us, man. He knew where I was going with that. So we got hands up. So what my cousin Fred is saying is that we was born into a violent situation. If you watch a show on Netflix or Amazon Prime or both called Two Black Men a Week, it highlights Homewood in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let me tell you about Homewood because I graduated from the only high school in Homewood. It sucks, right? It does. It's rundown community. Don't nothing good happen there. They got rid of the Hoagie Castle. It was over with. I'm just being real. Now they got a couple after set spots over there that's jumping, right? What's the one over there on Homewood called? I can't think of the name. Trappers. They call Trappers over in Homewood. Shout out to Trap Dog. I'm telling you though, for real, for real. Homewood was home to the first real Crip set in Pittsburgh, right? So a lot Pittsburgh has a lot is going on in that city.
Yeah, yo, Cuzzo.
Go ahead.
Just that the ad, you know, Homewood used to be a, a neighborhood that's not desirable because black and brown was there and there was a lot of like what you were saying, the Crips and all that. So it used to be not a desirable neighborhood.
I didn't
They
even know I wasn't raised in the city of Pittsburgh or in Homewood. I was a transplant. My mom graduated from the same high school I graduated from. So that lets you know by the time I got back, it was all messed up. Let me tell you something. Cause I didn't know how bad Homewood was outside of Homewood and how we looked until I was trying to holler at girls down Oakland and downtown around the point. You know what I'm saying? I'd be up Garfield or out in the Hill District visiting other family members, and I'd be like, it'd be like, where you live? I'd be like, Homewood. I ain't going over there. You know what I'm saying?
and
Like I'm
that's
talking
yeah,
about like, what's wrong with Homewood? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I didn't know. My first
But
whole year there, I did not know how bad it was, how bad Homewood looked outside of the borough. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. But now, like, man, they driving folk out though. That's what I'm saying, yo. It's like, you know, people like under your noses. You know, they seeing the Homewood like the new East Liberty type thing.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So they people are building over there, and it
That's
ain't
good,
black and
man.
brown,
That's
but it
good, you know.
but
That's
see, it's not good in the sense that we always seem to be left out of the building, right? So this is like white folks coming in, building up, you know, a neighborhood like down there at Manchester.
Right.
You know, so if you remember Manchester was close to like the Three River Stadium when it was Three River Stadium and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
down by the
Now,
river. Yeah.
yeah, but it's not even it's not that, man. And
Well,
it
hold
used to
on,
be
hold
a
on, hold
black.
on, hold on, hold on. I don't care if they move y'all African people's butts out to Aspenwall. My thing is this: if you got some coaching, if you invested in yourself, and let me be clear, I've invested around 4 G's into coaching and speaking. That's how I got certified as a goal achievement coach. Y'all didn't know that. Y'all tripping about the couple $100 it takes to get on coach with me. I'm be coached by me. I'm telling you, for me to get to my next level, I invested about 4 G's overall this last 2.5 years into becoming the kind of coach that can really help you, that can help boss you up. So when you download the EFC workbook, it's available on all my platforms. Look in the description. It's a MailChimp link. It says EFC workbook. Download that workbook. It breaks it down to you. My situation, my story, the people and companies that I've helped already. Y'all looking at me like, oh, he looked just like me, doing just like me. I haven't been stressed in years. Let me rephrase that. Years. Now, cuz on your phone or something, play that song by French Montana. I ain't worried about nothing. Cuz that's what I hear when I wake up. That's what I hear when I wake up, y'all. I'm telling you, if you worried about something, it's because you don't have a coach in your life. The way, cousin Fred, you know me a little bit now. You know, we just now really getting to know each other the last 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying, as family, because of how our family was split. But what you know of me, I'm telling you, I had an anxiety attack because I was living like them. And y'all quarters have run out on this phone. If you want to see the rest of this show, I'm gonna put it in here. Go over to watch the whole episode. Y'all already know I'm gonna copy and paste this too. I gotta do this because I'll be forgetting to do it. Because to watch the whole episode, go to youtube.com at Taibu Muad'Dib 4019. And you already know what I'm about to say. Because effort, focus, and commitment isn't just a mindset, cuz. You wanna know what it is? It's the meaning of life. It's the whole meaning of life, cuz. I'm telling you. Wanna know why I say that?
We hear it.
I say that because that's all you need. That's all you need in that order. You put those things in that order. That's all you need, cuz. It's the meaning of life. If your relationship with the amount of effort you put into something, how you focus on things, and your commitment to them, that's the meaning of life. That's why I'm not worried about nothing. I hope y'all got that. Let's all write that down. Get your pen and paper out. The meaning of life. It's to be lived. Right? Keep it simple. It's to be lived. Now, if you're not putting enough effort into something, you're not going to do very well at it. So you're going to always be at the bottom. You're going to always have what, cuz? Unmet needs, right? Low effort equals unmet needs. Let's continue. If you can't focus, and they give big pharma got people giving out, taking medication hand over foot. Folks don't even need to take a medication. Am I lying, cuz?
Oh, you right. You know,
Folks don't even need it, and they taking medication. Why?
because that's what's popular and that's what people are saying that they need to do.
Followers. Then let me tell you something. Drugs, alcohol, and music have always gone together. We know this, right? How come it seems like African people For some reason, cause like when they hear the song, they don't just bump the song to have a good time. They trying to live the whole life. What's up with that? People,
Yeah.
do your research. Do your research. If you look at UGK, them is good guys. They put out good music. But you meet these guys in real life and you see they're regular dudes.
Yeah.
I just saw a little baby rapping at a boxing match in Saudi Arabia, but he's a regular dude. You guys are trying to live the whole song out. You know, the song is meant to entertain you for a moment, give you a moment to chill, whatever. Get back to work.
And that's true, man. That's studio stuff. Like back in the day, we used to call them studio gangsters. You know what I'm saying? And people used to gravitate to that. Like that used, you know, I know back in Tupac's time, there was a big commotion in regards to Tupac that his music was inciting violence.
Okay. So now, what? Yeah, listen to what he said. He said back in Tupac's day, he was getting attributed to inciting violence through his music. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you know, it was a big thing even in Congress. You know, everybody was like, this was causing the violence that we see in society. Um, and Tupac was like, no, that's not what I was doing. Tupac was always about, you know, he was a revolutionary.
Putting the
Like,
message out there.
yeah, he was a revolutionary. He was just telling you how the world is, you know, and he wasn't that type. He became that type of person, but he was literally initially just telling you. And I think it was with Tupac, it was who he was around. But
Brenda's
Tupac,
Got a Baby. That song, I can listen to. Brenda's Got a Baby is a song I can listen to, man, like in my like quiet moments. You know what I'm saying? It's a really deep song. It's really Greek tale, but yeah, Tupac, he did definitely start out. He definitely was trying to wake the society up to social ills. He definitely was doing that.
yeah.
Which is to my point though. Tupac went out hanging with a gangster on some gang stuff, trying to be a gang busybody, but
Right.
he started out revolutionary. So had he stayed focused, he wouldn't have had unmet needs. All right, let's
Yeah.
be real about this. His lyrics about women got him convicted of a case where he didn't even touch the chick, and he got convicted of a rape.
Right. Yeah.
If y'all go back and look at it, he was just in the building. He didn't even have sexual contact with the chick or touch the chick at all. And got convicted of rape, and they used his rap lyrics. All right. There's a guy named Mac from No Limit that got convicted of a murder that he didn't do. He's free now. He got convicted of a murder he didn't do because of his rap lyrics. So I'm letting you guys know right now, if you met these in the like me, I'm not going to be. I did my full main days. I did rap, violent street stuff. I did. It wasn't all I rapped. I definitely had some cool conscious stuff and some dance stuff in there, but I did talk about shooting people and having guns, all the other stuff when I was in my full main days. I was lost. Don't hold it against me. I was lost. Just like the full main album is. It's gone, disappeared somewhere. My man had a master copy, just kind of just faded out. It was right before the internet took off. Cousin Byron was talking about uploading it. I didn't know he was talking about though. I wasn't even here. So it missed all this, or would be on there right now. And y'all would hear me talking about all kind of wild stuff. But here's the point. To your point. Had Tupac stayed focused to what he was on when he first came into the game, he would have been a strong person, a strong advocate to change a lot of African people's lives to the positive. Would you agree?
I agree. And I think he was still trying to be that person, but again, he was trying to get out at the end when he realized that his stuff was spiraling down, but it was at that time, man. I mean, you know what he was into, and the group that he was with, it wasn't like you could just jump out.
If you haven't ever been to jail before, you can't see yourself turning down somebody willing to pay $1 million bond to get you out. He just didn't know that when he hopped out and was free on that bond, that the people he was going to be chilling with really had other plans for him. All right.
Right.
Keeping it real. But get to the commitment. Woo! Cause I would let you take this one, but you have this like deep monotone voice. We all fall asleep. Now I'll mess with you, cuz look, people, you have a bunch of unmet needs because you don't know how to commit to yourself. That was the deep one, cuz I'm gonna say it to them again. People, you have a lot of unmet needs because you don't know how to commit to yourself. You want to make commitments to your job, to your children, to your spouse, to your girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever the case may. You trying to make commitments to people, you trying to make commitments to external forces, and you don't know how to commit to yourself.
Yeah, that's big time. That's big time, and that's tough, man. Do you trust yourself?
I just look like I all I do is rap all day long and smoke blunts and all that stuff. I'm looking like I'm dressing like this today to see if y'all gonna judge a book by its cover. Because if I judged you by your cover, what would I say about you? If I went on y'all pages, what would I say about you? Y'all trying to take glam shots and make all these funny reels and posts and stuff and be like everybody else. It's ridiculous, y'all. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. Yeah, the 76.9% of you that's posting stuff, you don't come anywhere near, being entertaining enough for folks to watch your stuff. That's why only 1 or 2 people like your video. That's the public is speaking. So if you keep doing it and you plateau, get a coach. Hit me up, Taib Muad'Dib. What have you done the podcast for 2 years? How'd you stay in the game? I check your page out. You getting views. People talking about your stuff. People jumping on your show. How did you do it? You know what I'm saying? And I say, look, let me put you on this 6-month course curriculum. We're going to monetize you. We're going to get you some, we're going to increase your level of emotional intelligence. We're going to do some things for you. We're going to do some things for you. Because you need to commit to yourself. Committing to the First Step Coaching Program is I named the program after them. Y'all haven't taken y'all first step yet. If you still live in a prison of your poor decisions, take the first step out that place. The first step is realizing the problem is you.
Bro.
Cuz over there, it's not too often my cousin is speechless. Fam over there, no wonder you just chilling with me, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's a good deal, man. It's a good deal.
No, bro, because you hitting stuff that people got to deal with on a daily basis. They got to deal with themselves, and you can settle, if you can just live, or you can live free. People got to deal with that. They gotta know that it's about them. What do you want out of life? How do you want to live? And really make that decision. I know for me, from where I came from, from the stuff that I did back in the day to where I am today is a whole different me, right? My kids never had to see who I was, you know, and how I used to live. But that was a choice that I made. You know, I did that commitment, you know, I did that focus and stuff. I knew that I had to move from hustling to going to school, you know, and being committed and stuff like that in order to take care of my family.
Boom.
Right.
And he said he went from hustling to going to school. That's crucial. Didn't even know that, cuz I didn't know about you. My cousin posted a question to all of you. What do you really want out of life? He said that to you. And cuz what you didn't know, the EFC workbook helps people make that decision. Or it helps them realize that they just don't know and they need help getting to that place. You need a coach. I'm ready to coach you. Don't forget, TikTokers, go ahead and drop a word in the comment section you want me to coach you on for free real quick. I'll spend a couple of minutes on you jumping off. I'll be like, yeah, okay, I see finance in there. I'll give you some quick recommendations. I see Blake Shift in there. All right, bam, I'm gonna hook you up. But because you absolutely right. The majority of people don't really even know what they want out of life. They don't know. And I realized that because I have a friend and I put her to the test on the EFC joint and we going through it live, like bam, 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 bam. Watch 3 podcasts ago. And I had her voice on there, you know, and I was coaching her. Like, I just kept hearing, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. If you're dealing with the I don't know, you're stuck in a prison of poor decision making. You don't know how to get out. That's a good place to be at. If you just meeting me, I got the coaching program to get you out of it because I was there. Cause I was stupid for 30 years. 30 years of stupidity, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. So you want this. You don't want to go 30 years with being stupid, having unmet needs. Man, I had unmet needs that time. Look, when I podcast the other day, I said my kid's not talking to me. But guess what else I said, cuz? I don't care. I got the stronger argument. You know what I'm saying? I know life, my grown kids, I know life gonna beat them down. You not talking to me, that's a you problem. Dad loves you. Can't nobody convince them kids that they know dad love them. Both my kids, I fought and pulled guns out to make sure they was okay. Because my baby mamas are silly. And they was messing with some goofies. You know what I'm saying? Both my oldest 2 kids. I had to go through that my youngest 2 kids. But my oldest 2 kids, fool was talking about you ain't gonna see your daughter no more. What? Fam. Yeah, he over there right now. Well, come on, I'm on my way. Come on, I'm on my way. No, I ain't waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I remember being in Ohio and dude answer the phone until you send your son XYZ. You can't talk to him. I said, what? I hung up. I called back because I was like, I think she heard me yelling through the phone, like, man, I'm finna send my dudes and them over there. She picked up, she's like, don't send anybody over here. Don't send anybody over here. You can talk to me. You can talk to him. I put him on the phone. Give me a second. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, so now they grown, they smell themselves. But you can't convince them kids dad don't love them. Y'all look at my Facebook page. It freaked people out because both times I had my daughter. I had my daughter when she was 3 to 4, and then 14 to 17. And people freaking out when I'm introducing her. They looking around like, where her mom at? It was the craziest thing, cuz you met her the same way, didn't you? Yeah, cuz met my daughter the same way. Just Pappy. Like, where the mom at? Like, yeah, she chilling. Like a man can't be a good father. But I'm finna go. I'm show you a couple of bad daddies. Me and you gonna talk about that. That's why I got the man pound tonight, y'all, to go back and look at some of this stupidity. Stupidity is part of the meaning of life. If you aren't living life, you're stupid. This is a special occasion. Birthdays, that's one day we celebrate the day of your birth. That's the wrong celebration to have, because your life should be a continuous celebration. That's all y'all get for y'all talk. Y'all at a quarters, go to time. Watch the whole episode. They gonna get it. Watch the full episode at YouTube. I'm telling you, this is what I be doing all day long, cuz just to get them straight. Taibu Muad'Dib. What you think about that, cuz? On everything.
I know your commitment. I seen it over time. You ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? This is real stuff, you know, and you trying to help people. I respect that.
Yeah. And here's the crazy part about it. Y'all so wrong and stupid, because y'all be like, every time one of us get rich, they don't come back and help nobody. I'm doing pretty well for myself, and I'm trying to help y'all. Y'all want no help. You're not going to make money until you invest in yourself. When they say it takes money to make money, they meant you, stupid. You're going to have to pay somebody to get you right. Now, I'm helping folks because I'm like the inexpensive version of the psychiatric treatment y'all need, the physical personal training y'all need. Like, I'm that guy. You can't afford the help that you need. That's why you come to me. My coaching program. Plus, let's be real. My best friend CJ said it best when he had his club. Shout out to 937 Springfield High and the old C block. My man said, Taibu, they just want to come party with me. Y'all know y'all want to be coached by a guy like me. Someone that's always going to keep it 100 with you. Someone's not going to let you down. Like my cousin says, someone that's passionate about helping people, and I'm going to be here. Am I going anywhere, cuz?
Oh, you been here. What's this, like, number?
Going on third year, exactly.
300 episodes
Woo!
or whatever.
Woo!
You know
300 episodes, baby. I'm going harder than Seinfeld. They ain't got nothing on me. Live your truth is real. You know what, cuz? A highlight of my podcasting career is the pastor at the church I'll be going to. He tried to shade my show, and I don't know if you caught those episodes. I did Crooks in Cloth. Cause I went so hard on that fool. By the time I made it back to church, guess what he said? People think I'm talking about them, and I ain't even talking about. I went that hard on that dude. He ain't never gonna talk about my show again on everything. I put his numbers out there. Fam, the church hustle got money. That's that Cassidy video. I'm a hustler with the pastor with the gold on. Shoot, even the pastor in New York, they got robbed. The church is that's a huge hustle, cuz. I broke it down so cold on fam. I said, dude.
Yo. So here's the thing about that, man.
What? The man is selling the free gift of salvation. The Bible says salvation is a free gift. He's selling it. How you gonna sell somebody a free gift?
But selling it like what? What do the that
man mean? Cause I wouldn't lie to you, my family. The man sat up there one day and said, I've been asking all the members that's really members of the church to give their tithes plus $30 every week. And, you know, last week I was beseeching the Lord and he spoke to me because originally it was 40. And God got on me because I didn't come out and say the 40 when I first brought it out. I was afraid. But now I think I'm going to make it to 40. So what I did on this show was I calculated the numbers up. You look at the church, and you look at the church, and the church got, if it has 150 faithful members, and say each of them make, say, $1,000 a week. It's a pretty well-to-do church. Say each of them make about $1,000 a week. Let's just say that's moderate, about $1,000 a week. 10% of that times 150, right? Then take that same 150 times 30. Because he's asking people to give their tithes to the Lord plus 30 to the church. Fam seeing 1.5 million over 12 months, bro. He's selling a free gift of salvation, bro. I'm gonna share the link with you. I broke the math down.
Okay, and I get that, you know, and that's, you know, that could be a hustle, or he could have, you know, God. I mean, I don't know this pastor, you know, and I don't know the situation.
Oh, no, look, let me stop. Then I went back to the church. He got married, y'all, and bought his girl a booty. He bought his wife some bonbons. It's crazy. They went on vacation. They was gone for a month. Came back. She had new bonbons. I'm like, what is this? This is crazy. On what? I'm talking about, because I can't make this up. Because my girl in the choir, I'm sitting there like, is that? Nah. Is that? She was like, yeah. Now she just think that she probably was just dressing down and hiding it because she wasn't married yet. Now she married. She don't got to hide it no more because she got a husband. You know what I'm saying? I guess, I don't know. But I'm telling you, fam went and bought that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a rap song. It's the craziest thing. But this is Dallas. Look, the Bible Belt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, church, that look, if you can preach, you can get that skrill on everything.
Yo, I'm not, you know, that's God's business, right? Like, at the end of the day,
he said God's business. He just used the word business. Franchise.
No, I'm saying, what I'm saying is God's, you know, that's God. That's God, you know. So I can't go against whatever God tells, you know, his leadership in any way. You know, I don't know if he bought his girl bonbons or whatever. He ain't gonna say that over the pulpit.
You guys said
it's bigger. Bro, she could have been covered up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? It could be whatever she wore, or she could, you know what I'm saying? They got these little underwear that makes, you know what I'm saying, that cause things to make it look like people are, you know, they're efficient in certain areas.
He has a Los Angeles, a Houston, and a Dallas satellite of his church in Fort Worth. And what I'm saying to you is, don't nobody go on no honeymoon for no month.
Depending on, depending on, well,
if you do, you rich. That's Robin Leach lifestyle of rich and famous, because you can't.
No. But I know
you can afford to go on a honeymoon for a month, not come back to work or nothing like that, you're a millionaire.
Well, I know people who take sabbaticals, like pastors who take sabbaticals.
What about the flock?
Huh?
What about the flock?
There's other pastors there.
Look,
that will
people jumping out. They don't want to watch. They don't want to hear it. Y'all want to hear it. Look, I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about a man who talks about God and sells God's free gift. I'm just saying the Bible says the free gift of salvation. Why are you asking for tithes past 30? Come on, man. That's crazy. Oh, tithes plus 30. Forgive me. And then he said, I had to chastise myself. The Lord got on me. Why wasn't I bold enough to speak what he put into my heart and say 40? What? Come on, man. Wouldn't give him another red cent. And I'm only saying this because he came after my show, and he better not do it no more. I was there.
All right. Well, yeah, he came after your show. So that's your reason for
I'm telling y'all right now, That man doesn't have any unmet needs. So stop giving that man y'all money. Invest in some coaching. Put it where it needs to go. I done blessed that man. The house of God enough. He talking about the parking lot. He was talking about the parking lot, cuz I said, man, that parking lot don't cost 1.5 million. Shoot, you can get out there yourself with some concrete mix and do that. Shoot, the men's ministry got enough men. Y'all can shovel that little grass out. You know what I mean? Smooth over the concrete. Let it rock up.
Cause you know, it's just, and when you step in those areas, them are that's like murky waters. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about like
the church hustle,
the church in itself, you gotta really, you know what I'm saying? That stuff you take, if you feel like that's happening, you take that to God and be like, you know, this is what, and you get that, you know, you hope God will speak to you in regards to that. And you decide, you know what I'm saying, you could go elsewhere or take your, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mess around when it comes to stuff like that, because
me and you are grown men, man. We know that every man that has a house that calls it a house of God, it ain't no house of God. We know what's going on.
It's true. It's true.
If he's bold enough to tell his 2,000 or so plus followers on his live broadcast not to live their truth, then I'm bold enough to tell my couple thousand people that he's a fraud, he's fake, he's phony, and he's selling God's free gift of salvation. If you want to get baptized, we can go hop in the water outside. We can go jump in the lake, and I dunk your head. Tithes plus 30. Come on, man. You selling that free gift, bro.
Yeah. I mean, and we could, you know, because when ultimately, this is what I say, you know, for people that serve Christ, they just do unto God. And then if somebody's doing them wrong, God is going to deal with them. You know, God is going, you know, address that.
I brought that up. The man, when I first went to the church, I handed the man my personal training card. Anybody that knows me, I've always handed out business cards in Dallas. Ever since I've been down, I've had business cards and hand them out. That's how I met Shay. Remember she podcasted, she said, well, I gave her my business card. So I do podcasts, always network. Gave the man my business card. He sat up there on stage and said, oh, I had a serious health issue when I was traveling around Virginia or something like that, somewhere on the East Coast. And I'm thinking to myself, dang, I ain't doing my job. You know, I ain't been, you know, a blessing to this ministry enough. You know, I haven't really offered the brother, you know what I'm saying, my services. So I'm like, man, I'll hold you down. I'll get you right, whatever, whatnot. And, you know, he's, you know, shaded me, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. But I never heard from him. Then he come out, oh, brother so-and-so getting me right. I'm working out, brother so-and-so, this and this and that, whatever, whatnot. I'm like, so yeah, I mean, you know, to shade my program, and then I don't know, it's just a lot going on with that situation. But what I do know is this. I know that he don't want no smoke no more. I'm just bringing it up because you had said something I found interesting. And I'm keeping it real. Like, I just think that people that have unmet needs can be taken advantage of by people that know what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take advantage of you because you have unmet needs. I'm going to lead and guide you in the straight path. And because everything's going to be in writing, you're going to see it happen. There's no way that you can't progress on my coaching program for two reasons. For one, you don't have a strategy now. So that in and of itself is going to put you in a better position to win anyway. The majority you have no strategy whatsoever. You don't have any end game. Like my cousin said, you don't know what you want to do with life. There's nothing. So that one. For two, I'm a very good motivator. I'm a very good accountability partner. I'm very, very persuasive. I'm damn sure persistent. And I don't take no for an answer. Do I, cuz?
Oh, you don't.
Hey, y'all, my cousins didn't know that I played chess for real. So we was out to the family reunion. They was sitting down because y'all probably play each other. They probably play each other or whatever. I don't know. I'll be online playing chess.com in the bathroom. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? I get out there, my cousins and them, I was just beating up on folks. My dad sat down, beat him real quick, get with that. Just beating up on everybody. Like, I'm like, man, that's crazy. But I play chess though, you know what I'm saying? I really do. So if you play chess out there, hit me up. I'm on chess.com. I'll shoot you my the big ticket. I'll shoot you my link. We can get online all day long. But the meaning of life, cuz when you have a strategy, it's difficult for you to fall into the pitfalls. Would you agree? If you follow a set program, it's difficult for you to not get results and to fall victim to a bunch of nonsense, right? Because you follow the plan. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, if you have a strategy and if you have accountability partners that's going, you know, to hold you accountable, then it's tougher. It's tougher to fall victim. Life will come. Things will happen. You know, that but if you always got that accountability partner that will bring you back, because you can always get back on track. You know, when you fall off, what they say, fall off the wagon, you know, or something happened. It could be a death. It could be a, you know, an illness of a loved one. It could be all these different things, you know, because life happens. But, and sometimes life can cause you to be unmotivated. But if you had somebody that will motivate you through those, even those tough times, they're willing to just be like, all right, yeah, respect that. To respect the fact that you got to experience, you know, maybe somebody got shot in your family or, you know, experience and all that. Yes, you know, and still tell you like, let's work it out. Let's work. Let's get to the gym. Let's work some of that out and stuff like that. You would never know that that's all you needed is to work it out.
Okay. Okay. So with that said, when I was doing my show, You're a Mess, when I was like all relationship podcasting, you know, and showing my skills there, we had a couple of issues come up. I was even podcasting my relationship, wasn't I? Cuz
You was.
everything, everybody could get it. But here's something interesting. We at the man panel tonight, so we're gonna listen to what this man says about her work husband. Check it out.
You got to pull up to your woman's job just to let the work husband know you with the smoke, okay? But you ain't got to make a scene and be all aggressive about it. You don't want to embarrass her. She still got to work there. What you want to do is send a message to him through her. Here's what you do. You take a lunch, y'all chilling, lunch over, time for her to get back to work, time to say the goodbyes. She gonna try to walk you to that car. Don't let her walk you to that car. You establish dominance right there in front of everybody. When it's time for the hug, get handsy on her. Grip it, squeeze it. When it's time for the kiss, nothing too intimate, just enough to let her know I love you and I'm on to you. You pull away, you give her a kiss on the forehead. Now, while you doing all of that, you're making eye contact with little buddy the whole entire time. Then you dip out. Now he low key pissed. Now every time she try to talk to him, he bringing you up. I don't know if your husband gonna be around. I don't want your husband. Eventually, she gonna get tired of hearing that, and she's just gonna stop talking to him completely. Work relationship ruined. You're welcome.
All right, what do you think about that, cuz? It's the man panel. What do you think about
Yo,
that, cuz?
yo, no, I mean, that's a strategy. That's what I think. I mean, if you feel that that's what's happening in your relationship, he just shows you a strategy you know, and you was just talking about strategies, that could be a strategy, you know, or you could create your own, you know, but that's what I see it as, a strategy.
What did you think about his comment? Like, oh, let her know I love you and I'm on to you. What'd you think about that comment?
I love you, definitely. You know, you still embracing her, and I don't know if you can get that I'm on to you, based off that, you know.
No, he said that.
I know he said that, but do you think that the female will understand that you're on to what she's up to, you know, or whatever? Or if you talking about, is he saying I'm on to you looking at the guy, like I'm on to what you're doing? Or is he saying I'm on to you about the female?
He's saying that that's part of the strategy. When you by all the kissing and handsiness and groping, but you don't go crazy with the kissing. You just let her know, like, give her enough to say, hey, I'm on to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's popping, because the whole time, like he said, he looking at little buddy.
Right. He's looking at the little buddy. So, you know, so is the little buddy. I mean, so you're there's two things happening. You looking at him like, nigga, I know what you all about. I know what you're doing. I see you. You see me. We're looking at each other. You see me. You see that this is my woman, right? And is she feeling like that, you know, the deal? You know, is she also understanding that I'm down with what you're doing? You know, you because it takes two. It takes two. That's what that is saying. It takes two. It takes her and it takes him. So it's they both feeling like I'm on to you. I'm on to what this thing is that is being, you know, I don't know if she might feel that way.
Well, all I'm saying is I think that, I mean, from a man panel standpoint, I give it a thumbs up. I think that you should definitely let people know, because I'll be on that, y'all. I ain't going front. I'll be on that. Like, shoot, I pretty much acted out everywhere my girl work at. I ain't going front. I pretty much have acted a fool everywhere she did work at. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, don't be up there getting all comfortable with fools. If I'm on the phone with you and I hear you say, hey, and I hear a guy's voice respond, I don't get to hear what he even says. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, she getting too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Should nobody get that kind of hey, like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? That kind of hey is okay, but hey, nah. You know I ain't lying. All right, moving forward, the man panel has spoken. We're going to get to this one right here. Talking about God and the church hustle. Let's see how this European uses God to explain slavery.
That were brought over into slavery, which wasn't right, but they got the gospel when they got here. And you know what? I bet you there's a lot of Africans that if they hadn't have been brought over, not saying it was right, don't misunderstand, not justifying the slavery in the situation, but God, I still believe, used it. And now I'm sure there's a lot of Africans that got the gospel and they're in heaven right now because they got the gospel. You know, what would be better? For them to have lived their entire life in Africa free, doing their voodoo or whatever, and then dying and going to hell, right? Or what happened? And then they go to heaven. They get the opportunity. Now, again, it doesn't justify it. The ends do not justify the means, but this is how God works.
What do you think about that, cuz?
Damn.
Cuz it's a children's program. You can't say damn on the program.
Okay, my bad. But at the end of the day, we didn't, black and brown people didn't need to come to America to get connected to God, period. You know, so I don't think I think he just limited God's ability to reach other nations, other countries, and stuff like that. Like, there's no way that black and brown people could be reached in a different country. I think he was bogus, and I wouldn't listen to him. You know,
Cause you a real changed man. Cause you supposed to have went George Jefferson on that fool. What the hell you talking about?
yeah,
What the hunky mean? What the hunky mean? We was better off because we got the gospel instead of doing our voodoo. What you know what I'm saying? Like he was over there. Like, how many times you been to Africa, hunky? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would go do a difference there. Like, you have to use the H word like 6 or 7 times, and whatever answer you give, response you give to that.
yeah, you right. That was crazy. You know, and George Jefferson would be like, we'll give him the business. Yo, I just watched some recent episodes of George Jefferson, bro.
Man, let me tell you something right now, cuz that hunky was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Was wrong.
That was, when y'all hear an African person say the word hunky, you know that they was mad at that European for real. They get under their skin. If you hear the H word come out, you know that European did something wrong. Really got to him.
He was definitely wrong. And
there's a couple different ways we could break that statement down. But let's talk about the intent, because tonight's show's about the meaning of life. What was his intent? That's my question. His intent was to make a point about how God works in mysterious ways, how good God is, that he was good to people, even though they didn't even know how good he was being to them, whatever his point was. This is my thing. I ain't let dude talk, but you can see it says American Christianity, white supremacy problem. You can see what it says on the TikTok. But this the man panel. Tell you something right now. The European has a story about a God born in an African country, but you say that y'all brought him to us. Come on, man. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Not we brought him to y'all. Y'all story begins in our native country. That's where he was born at. God, the Spirit, chose Africa for his son to be born in. Come on, man. So I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't give him the time of day, but I can see how a lot of people who don't know what's going on out here can be taken in by what he's saying if they don't know their real history. Go ahead, cuz.
I would have been offended. I am offended just listening to that.
That was deep, huh?
That's ignorance.
That was unexpected, huh? I'm gonna get you that link so you can break that down sometime.
Yeah,
I know you want to break that down sometime.
That was full ignorance, yo, and you know, and I can't believe that's anywhere, yo. For real.
I got cuz fired up, y'all. Let me hit you with something funny then to tap it up. I don't want to go too deep. The man pound tonight, y'all. I hope my cousin does this more with me. But we're gonna get this thing done real quick. Hold on. So it was a situation where a guy had a dad was supposed to have his son was supposed to try to get into bed with him, and his dad and his mom was trying to get into bed with him. You hear me?
Yeah.
And so they posted it. You know what I mean? The son going off he looked like he grown. Let me screen. I don't know if you've seen this because you're gonna trip out. This is gonna make you laugh. I'm gonna give you something to laugh about before I get out of here. You're gonna love this. The man panel tonight on on Live Your Truth, baby. You know what it is, the meaning of life. This right here. Go to Taibu Muad'Dib 4019. Check it out. Let's go.
Arguing about that.
Never listen. That really be pissing me off. How's it weird that I'm trying to go into bed with y'all? Y'all got a California king size bed. Y'all got some popcorn. Y'all finna watch a movie. You know I can't lay in the bed with y'all.
Son, that's weird.
But last year it was okay. Like,
Son, that's weird, son.
all right. But last year it was okay. Well, what's the difference between this year and last year?
Son, you 6'3". Come on.
But I just want to spend some quality time with my parents.
You tall as me. Man, I don't want you laying in the bed with me, man. Come on. You're my son. Dad. Come on. I don't do that, you know.
Really, Dad?
You man.
You got a California king size bed, and you won't let me lay in the bed with y'all and watch a movie. Like, as soon as I got up there, you just want to tell me to get out the room. Just get out the room. How do you think that make me feel?
I can't believe they are arguing about that.
So
Bro,
we both got sons. They grown now. Talk to me. Man panel, y'all. Talk to me.
yo. Yeah, I'm saying this right here, you know, it depends. I'm gonna say it like that. Yeah, I'm saying, you know, I mean, if it's like, all right, you want to watch a movie or something, or I don't know about laying in a bed, maybe like sitting in a chair. You know, I'll bring out a chair or something, or not even that, man. I can't even say it. Like,
So you said cousin Roman couldn't just ease in the bed, ease in the middle.
I mean, he's too big, bro. He's
nah.
This dude is like
little homie said y'all got a California king size bed, so it's definitely enough room for that third body, yada yada. So you said,
yo, what about your son, bro? Would you think that would be enough room?
see, that's where you went left, cuz Taibu Muad'Dib is not raising the kind of kids that would even in the little bit they mind think, right? Without an express invitation to hop up in the bed, y'all think I'm raising mine like that? Hell no. That's nah. At a certain age, mine is like, I'm telling you right now, you have to raise them independent style kids. Let them kids express themselves to a certain extent. But yeah, I mean, I just, in my mind, I'm not thinking like a 13, 14-year-old, you know what I'm saying? On the couch, yes, sit here between me and your mom and let's have a good time. But in the bed where we made you? No.
Bro.
And look, when I look at his bright skin, I'm thinking fam got a European chick. That plays a part into it. The mixties be mixties.
Yeah.
I'm just shooting to y'all straight.
Yo, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean,
cuz man, this the man panel. Say something. Hold on.
Cuz what I'm saying is it truly depends. It's like if I'm going to bed, you ain't laying there, like you ain't sleeping with me, you know. But if we're up and kicking it and we do got enough room, you could be on the end. You ain't gonna be next to me. You might be, or you be next to me, but you ain't gonna be between me and my spouse or anything like that. So it definitely depends, because You know what I'm saying? It, I don't know. It's the way you love your kids. You brought them up or
That ain't
whatever.
got nothing to do with it, cuz that big ass ain't been getting the bed with. Come on, cuz I know. I'll call cousin Roman right now. I got his number on my phone. That you look. I'm live on TikTok. I call cousin Roman right now. I'll be like, cousin Roman, did you ever try to hop in the bed with your dad and your mama when you was like 13, 14? I have to ask. I have to go live. You know I will, and I got my shame bag around the corner too.
He probably tell you he did, or you know what I'm saying, or he ain't gonna admit to it on live, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, or
You tried to hop in the bed when you was 13, 14 in the
not
bed?
not like sleeping, but you know what I'm saying, if there's a movie hitting or something like that, or you know, but that never even
Say
came
it
up.
ain't so, cuz.
That never even
Nah.
that never even came up. But you know what I'm saying? But my kids is, you know what I'm saying, they like my Roman was raised with sniffies, you know what I'm saying, and the connection with his mom. So it'll be more
But
so
you in the bed too. If his mom want to let him lay in the bed with her, that has nothing to do with you. If I'm cuddled up with it, I got 4 kids by 4 different women. If I'm in bed with this woman, the child stops at the bed. There might be a short dialogue, and then that child already knows. Come on, cuz I'm a 75 baby. You couldn't even come downstairs without you stuck at the bottom of the stairs and said, "May I? Can I?" Come
yeah,
on, cuz you know the
definitely.
deal.
Yeah,
I didn't ain't
definitely.
no way. My kids look. You, if your child comes in your bedroom without knocking,
Yeah, that was a
upside your own
problem.
head, upside your own head. Come on, parents.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
No, that's true. You know, that's how I was raised.
man. You
You
making me
know,
uncomfortable, cuz I'm about to take you off the show.
yo, cuzzo, I can't, you know, it's just it depends on the bond you have with your kids
No, it
sometimes.
doesn't. At 13, 14, it's time to be a man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can still be a man, but you know what I'm saying? If you know, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't really put a pin in that. I don't know how that will flow, you
Okay,
know.
so cousin Byron said when he come in the room, the kid know it's time for them to bounce. You know what I mean? Look,
Okay, cuzzo,
I mean,
you know.
I'm just saying this. It's a code to this thing, parents. Them kids, man, shoot. Remember Eddie Murphy? His mom had this shoe like a boomerang on Delirious. Man, shoot. I'm telling you. Look, what y'all kids don't know, because the whole thing has changed, landscape has changed. The government want to be in your household, talking about what you can
Yo,
and can't do with your
so let
kids.
me ask you this,
Go ahead.
you know, cause there's always one. Like like my daughter's my ace, you know. She was the one that, you know, I'll be fixing a car and she'll come out and put in that work. You know, my boys wasn't that type. You know, I'm fixing the water heater. She's out there holding the light. You know what I'm saying? She's learning. I'm putting up a fan. She's holding up the fan while I'm connecting the wires. That's what type time she was on, you know. And if she came in and was like, boom, I'm like, oh, come on. You know, because that's my heart right there. I love all my kids, but she was the one that was real dear and special to me, you know, because of the work she put in, you know. So it'll be different. She came in and be like, oh, we watching a movie, and she'd be like, "Oh, can I watch?" Sure. You know, that would have been, it's easier for me to say like, yeah, sure. You know, the boys, it might not be. It will be more so like, nah, you too big, right? You too big, and it just won't work, period. Because my boys was bigger. You too big. You know, but my daughter, it'll be like, yeah, no doubt.
I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, look, here's the thing for me. I just think that, like Cousin Barnes said, that's what the living room is for. You know what I'm saying? The bedroom ain't supposed to be like that's just a private, intimate parents, adults only space. Even when the kids is, especially when the kids is adults, they should see the healthy boundaries. So I don't know, you know, daughter or son, none of that. Parents, if your children walk in your room without knocking, there ain't no, oh, Johnny, you know better than that. Nah. That's them role reversing on you psychologically. So now you're actually the child. Okay. And you let it happen. Taibu Muad'Dib right here, man. That's all for look, if you have a TikTok that you want me to consider, I will do it. We'll put it on the man panel. I'm gonna do more of this. I feel like I coached and mentored y'all tonight on the meaning of life. I started out with that, right? Cuz we got to entertainment. We heard more from my cousin, man. Live Your Truth is a derivative, and this podcast is being brought to you courtesy of the First Step Coaching Academy. What the First Step Coaching Academy is an online entity where I coach you through a 6-month course curriculum to help boss you up, to help change your life, to help get you moving, to break you out of that prison of your poor decisions. The first poor decision that you've been making and that you've made is that you don't believe you're the problem. I will help you with that. Download the EFC workbook. It's the way to get started seeing yourself for who you really are. Taibu Muad'Dib, that is the show. I always give my YouTube folks a little something extra because that means so much to me. You light up my life. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Was that the extra you was about to sing to him?
I'm gonna do I got 12 diamonds. I had one gifter. They gave me 12 diamonds. Somebody stayed on for 10 minutes. I have 481 viewers. 95. I got more viewers than 95% of the live crib with a similar following. So people trying to go live and do what I do on TikTok, I'm getting more viewers than 95% of them. I'm top 1%. Let's go, Taibu. Nah, I'm gonna kick this free and this road again. I'm gonna finish this song. This song's gonna be magnificent. Wait till I flip it next time. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I like you. I like the old song too, though, with you and Shay.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You know, I'm trying to put this album out. That's why I'm glad that I have this time to do this online coaching thing full time, because I want to put the album out. I want to put some time in to put my verse together. I got some beats that I like. I want to put this album together. Digital B, he with me. He said, "Do it." Let me get up so I can really rap this thing. Shit, for real, man. I can't sound rap this thing for nothing. Let's go. World premiere. I got a whole. I'm in the studio, so like this is like the rap game with Jermaine Dupri. I'm getting my shine on. You see it? Hey. And you can tell him I wrote it too. Pittsburgh born, Madison, Wisconsin raised. I done seen most of the North. Now I'm doing it in the South, doing it real big. Shout out to Dallas, Fort Worth area, Benbrook, Arlington, Grand Prairie, Homewood, Garfield, The Hill. Hey, excuse me, sir. Tell me, have you seen this? We're witnessing greatness. We're witnessing the genius. He's living this truth with a year of mess remix. No one has ever seen this. Taibu is a genius. I said, excuse me, sir. Tell me, have you seen this? We're witnessing greatness. We're witnessing the genius. He living this truth with the Euramess remix. Let's go. Haibu Muad'Dib. And all I do is motivate. My clients use me for a bridge. You can call me Golden Gate. No such things as obstacles. My strategies can't overtake. I show them how to skate over their problems like they're frozen. Like the EFC basically reverses the impossible. I take a lane with no fame and make the kid unstoppable. I moved there from Wisconsin just to make sure that my pocket's full. My podcast is so dope that missing shows is just illogical. The kids all say I'm busting, and the weak be like, good looking out. The sad, lonely, and depressed is happy that I'm speaking out. The truth is just leaking out. The feds, they just freaking out. By evidence, I got this game on lock and I ain't leaving out. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. I want to keep going. Man, I can't wait to finish that rap song, boy. I can't wait to get them rhymes in. And I got a whole nother, I got like about 4 to 6 more bars just to get to the breakdown, come with a new hook, and then finish that bad boy. I'm gonna kill this song. This song gonna be, people gonna be pulling up, bumping this thing. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, that is hot, bro. I mean, you know, and you speaking about what you do, so and you ain't up there talking about I'm going to shoot somebody up and do that. You speaking the truth.
Look, Cousin Bar, he ain't nothing, man. Cousin Bar, he doing me dirty tonight. He came for us tonight. Put your readers on, cuz.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Cousin Fred. For Cousin Fred like this on the screen. I would have read it to you, cuz. You just can't read it to me, cuz. You something else.
Yeah, yo, you know I can't. Shoot,
I know. Look, I know now. Now that I know, I'm just gonna go ahead. Yo, so in case y'all didn't know, when Full Main passed on, into the other worlds, I became Swagger the Don, and that's why, you know, when I was hitting it first, like, oops, that's funny. Correction. So when y'all was hearing me say,
so why then, you know, Cousin B should have popped in, man. He playing.
Nah. Well, you know, see, you know, me and Cousin Byron, we hit a cipher the other day. It was hot too. It was hot. It was flaming hot. We was just going in the car. I was in the car. We was just going to this beat. This just the truth.
Oh, Cousin B rapping.
Yeah. What? Yeah. So, well, I'm saying, see what happened. What you didn't know, Cousin Fred, because that's what I'm saying. You just like coming into the fold. What happened was they knew as little about me as you did when you met me. But I just popped onto the scene, you know, big. I wasn't as buff and swole like this, but I was kind of a bigger dude, and I was the man. You know, I was the man. Yeah, we appreciate you, fam. You know what I'm saying? I was the man, because when I moved back to Pittsburgh, Westinghouse went to the city championship 2 times. The second year, my senior year, we took the city, and I was the MVP of the city championship game. You know what I'm saying? So I was pretty much like to Byron, Kells, Jamar, Ray, JR, to them, they, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like Curtis and them, they had the basketball thing in Shenley, you know what I'm saying? You know, going on, whatever, whatnot. But football is just the bigger sport. It's Western Pennsylvania, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was killing it. All in the newspaper, all in the news. You know what I mean? It was a big deal. Westinghouse, compared to even Shenley and Perry, is a smaller school, smaller enrollment. You know what I'm saying? Oliver, bigger school. We was killing everybody, murder, 46-0, 57-0. We was rolled through the city, undefeated through the city championship, undefeated, wall to wall.
Man, I was on the south side. You know.
And you heard them cheering for me out every game. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't know what they was talking about. I'm telling you. Snap.
Yeah. Like, who that dude?
We beat Peabody. Look, we beat Peabody down over there. I hopped over a fool. I had the whole crowd like the Coliseum. Like it was crazy, bro. Like I used to go nuts. I was the man I'm talking about. So, and then I went to college. So I wasn't rapping then. I was just cuz with the rentals picking them up. We was just doing wild stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So when I came back from when I went straight to college. You know what I'm saying? I come back with my leather jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like I was that dude to them. You just didn't know that. So he don't, you know, my connection to Byron and, you know, may rest in peace, J-Mar and them, you know, even Ray, you know, is a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Because they was there the whole time. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We're happy to have you. Trust me, as close as I was to your dad, you forgot how I acted when I saw you. I was just like, I was bug-eyed, like, hold on. I just knew who you was because I was that close to your dad. I'm like, oh my God, they just gave him right back to me. You know what I'm saying? For real. You remember that? I was freaking out. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
No doubt, bro.
Yeah, I used to kick it. Uncle
If
Buck.
If I'd have knew you back then, man, it would have just been trouble, bro. It would have been trouble.
I'm telling you, Uncle, look, they both had nicknames. I used to hang out with them when I would come home for breaks with college. We used to go down to what Uncle Jeff would call the library, AC Ducey. We used to go down there and chill and drink it and kick it. We're talking about like that was my clique. We used to do everything together.
You know, my dad took me down to AC Ducey.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that was the spot, man. I'm telling you.
You know. And he taught me this dance that I was doing. It was called the raincoat or something. You know what I'm saying? And I still do it to this day.
I did a podcast. I did a podcast about Uncle Fred because he's the only person in my family or anybody that I knew personally that got Employee of the Year. I went over his crib. I said, Uncle Fred, Employee of the Year? Not the month or the week, but the year? He was like, you know, and your dad was a humble dude. You know, he would just chuckle. You know how your dad was. He would just chuckle. So I looked at it. I said, I was reading it. And that changed. I changed out because it said on the plaque, it said, when asked to do duties that weren't in his department, he never said no. He never said, that's not my job. He always lended a helping hand. Yep. That's how I knew your dad was just a hardworking, real dude. You know what I'm saying? Like that. My respect for him just shot up. I was like, man. I looked at him. I was like, man, Uncle, cool dude, man. So I could learn something from him for real. And this was goodwill. If y'all want to know how to give some respect, I'm still alive. Look, if you want to know how to give folks respect and go through the process, my uncle got Employee of the Year at Goodwill. So you can think like you want to work for Heinz, you want to work for General Motors, you know what I'm saying? My uncle worked for a nonprofit and got Employee of the Year. That shows you how humble and how real of a dude he was and how dedicated he was to anything he put his mind to. Didn't play no games. Straight up. Yeah, missed that chat, man. I remember how much we used to laugh at each other on some drunk stuff. Like we used to play pool. It was like I can just literally just see us shooting pool, laughing, getting drunk. And they laughing at each other. I'm laughing at them. Like we was always together, bro. It was always together. When I was in Pittsburgh, that was my clique. I remember being up Burroughs. One of my best memories, family memories of my dad, your dad, Uncle Jeff, and my sister's husband, Jesse. We was up there playing basketball with them old heads. That was our five. Your dad, Uncle Jeff, me, my dad, and Jesse. You know what I'm saying? All family. And they was up trying to brutalize us. You know what I'm saying? So seeing your dad when he bust his moves, like no one was shooting the ball but me. they would get the ball and play defense and kick the rock to me. I had to drop down 15 points a game just by ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I didn't mind though.
But nobody else was making shots.
They weren't even taking them. They just kept shooting, kicking it to me. But that was working for us. I mean, they were tough games. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, That was the height. That was the height of my health. I was like 21 years old. I was like 19, 20 years old. I was like, you know what I'm saying? 40 something inch vertical. I was doing everything. I was dunking. It was crazy. We was going crazy out there. You know what I mean? Put everybody off the court every time. Next. And look, y'all might find this crazy. We was all drinking beer, cold beer in between the games. Wasn't no water out there, no Gatorade or nothing. We should all dehydrate and fell out. We was having that much fun. Right up Burroughs, right there when you get on the crest, it's that park right there, right? Before you get to Alio Wow. It's that park right there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Killing them. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that was the dude, man. That was the dude. Yeah, Cousin Barry. Sure enough was. You know, yeah, Uncle Jeff, he was in the life. It was, man, shoot. But I'm gonna go ahead and get behind the sun, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. We just going some family stuff. This was Man Panel Taibu Muad'Dib. Stay on, cuz we can chop it up some more. I just want y'all to know y'all see now I'm a real dude. I got you. On the Coach Taibu, man. I hook y'all up, man. Let that banner flow real quick. Download the EFC workbook. If you want to tap in with me, go to Coach Taibu. You know what it is. Taibu Muad'Dib right here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Boss up, build up. It's no excuse, no Amber. Don't make no more excuses. Let's go.